You know, I always do this. Hello, hello everyone. We're about to get online. I hope y'all are doing well. There we go. Hi, hi. Hello, hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a good Wednesday evening. Thank you for the look. Thank you for redeeming for Stevie. Hello, Warcraft Taker. Hello, Bob. Hello, Skyhawk. My voice. I'm gonna wait a little bit for everyone to come in. So, you know, everyone can get caught up and stuff. As y'all see a lot of exciting things happening right now. In the Discord, if y'all didn't know. We're going to be yapping TCGs in a little bit later into the stream. I suppose as we're warming up, community stuff. Y'all may have seen the trailer for the Great Molting. We are getting a fresh new look come March 6th. PST, around 6 p.m. However, something slightly bigger than that leading up to that is going to be our lobster racing. Y'all don't know what our lobster racing is. You probably don't know about it because we just posted it today. Of course you wouldn't know. You know, because it just dropped. So, unless y'all are in the Discord or follow me on socials, it's probably not on your radar. But TLDR, there was this trend on Twitter that I had taken quite some liking to earlier into the year. I didn't watch all of them because they would happen in the middle of the day and I'd be at work. They were called the horse race test. And they took all these little horses and they put them on a little track and they would race each other to try to get to the end. You're doing good. You hope I'm doing. I think we're doing spectacular, to be honest. So we put together for the community our own little horse race test. Now I haven't quite set it up to do it on stream just yet, but some of the creatures y'all will be meeting in the lobster racing are actually going to be new fan faction representations. As y'all know, or may not know, my fan name is Crustaceans. Crustaceans and sea friends of any kind. Lobster of the stream, how am I? Hello, hello, Age Sleeper. We're doing spectacular. So let me, you know, let's boot up the Ye Old Art program. The Ye Old Art program is surely going to help us explain this a little bit better. So we can get you all up to speed as to what's happening with lobster racing. Let me get that together and ready so I can show off to you all. I'm really excited for things to come. I hope as more things are unveiled, you're all equally as excited. So let me get the canvas ready so y'all can see all of them. I probably should have maybe perhaps we should have prepared a little file earlier, but you know what? It's fine. You've been pondering, do those dull avatars come from Baba is you, or is it another meme? So this one is kind of a deep cut. It has like it actually comes from another game that's not Baba Is You. But here's the thing, I don't play that game. And when I first got introduced to the like Doro things, it was actually via Twitch. And they were Fuwawa and Mokoko ones. So to me, they're not even Doros. They're Fuwawa and Mokokos. Hello, Lance. Hello, YouTube. I hope everyone's doing well. So they come from actually, what game do they come from? Chat, what game do the Doros come from? Is it Nikkei? It's not Nikkei, is it? Is it Nikkei? It's one of those like mobile games with the woman. I know that could be any game. Just bear with me. I know that could be literally any game. I understand this. But, you know. Soon, then, will I be watching the YCS? I'm not sure if I'll be watching the YCS, to be honest. Okay, so I suppose I will try to take the time to introduce you to our players, our horses. In the lobster racing, we have a couple different... Wait, we have a couple different horses y'all can choose from. I will introduce you to their abbreviations, and then I will explain to you more about them. Where is my drawing tablet? So it'll be faster if we use my drawing tablet. It's Nikkei. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ashton Hall. Shoutouts to the lead speaker. Cause my drawing tablet needs a little bit of time to warm up. You thought Baba was becoming more Baba, but you were wrong. I used to see my friend play that game. It's an interesting puzzle game. Okay, there we go. So, I will introduce y'all to your horses. I want y'all to meet L-O-B. Lob. This is... Let me make sure that these abbreviations are correct before I tell you the wrong abbreviations. This is C-R-W. This is C-A-R. This is B-Z-O. This is I-S-O. This is P-O-D. And this is SMP. And this is W? Okay, we can do a better W. This is W-A-Q. Liver Course Recoil started today. You heard there's a new collab at League K. Hello, anyways. Thank you for the look. Enjoy your playtesting. So if y'all didn't know, I coded my own horse... Oh, I didn't code. I set up my own custom horse race test. I was this close, chat. I was this close to almost coding my own horse race test. Y'all don't want to know how long it took me to understand, like, how to set up wall collision. Thank goodness that I didn't need to actually end up coding it. Because that would have taken ages. So these are the horses in the horse race. If y'all haven't watched the horse race, the lobster race rather, y'all can find it on socials. I suppose we can watch it together. I suppose that's something that can be done. We can watch lobster racing together. I think that would be fun. Chat. Let us watch the lobster race together. I don't know if I drop the video, if I can control, like, when it starts or not. So let me put it in as, let's make it not visible so that I can grab it for y'all. And then turn it on. I'm gonna turn this on. You're probably wondering, San, what is going on? Why is it so slow? It's really slow because I'm making sure that y'all can see it before it goes live. So y'all have CRW, SMP, ISO, DZO, CAR, Pod, WAQ, SMP, LOB, and yeah. That's all of them. Let me move. What's it called? Let me move over our races into the corner so y'all can see them better. Okay. So now I can actually put the race on. At 100% speed. I hope y'all all ready. In the future, we can do betting on it, but I didn't have that set up for today, so we won it. Oh, hello, Julio. Welcome on in. So this is the first inaugural lobster race. I apologize in advance if that's kind of loud. Let me turn it down. I realize now that this thing was probably full of volume. I'm so sorry. At 45 seconds. Congratulations to the Lobstinis. So, what do you mean rigged? It was not rigged. This was a real simulation. I can do this live right now. I can do this live and prove that these aren't rigged. I've never tested it live before, but I can do it live right now. Just have to set it up again. I can do it. We can do this live right now. Give me a second. Where was this? Window. Oh my god, this thing is huge. Pause. See, I can do it live right now, chat. We can do it live right now. Oh, I forgot to load the music. Oh no, and I have to tab in or else you'll... Oh no, it's not showing it. Stop the race. Oh no. What happened? Okay, let me reset the camera. God dang it. Okay, this is why we're not doing it live. This is why we're not doing it live, okay? Because I haven't figured out how to do this live. Oh, and y'all don't hear the music because I have to put in the audio. Chat, see? I'm so bad at this. Anyway, so I don't know how to like facilitate these entirely live. So that's why we're not doing them entirely live. But I learned how to set these up, alright? They are not rigged. They are 100% real simulations every single time. So before y'all talk about them being rigged, they are not rigged, okay? They are real races. They are real races. It's anyone's game, chat. Anyone? Oh, pause. Congratulations to Will. Shoutouts to the Southwest Fisheries Science Center for this photo of whale. You had a whale of a time. See, chat, these are real. These are real. These are not rigged. These are real simulations that happen every time. Alright. Real simulations. It was fun while it lasted too. Alright. How do I get rid of this? Say goodbye to the races! For now. I also put a lot of effort into, like, setting this up for, like... I put a lot of effort into setting it up for, like, the mobile view as well. I'd like to think that my edited version for the shorts in the wheel was very good. Anyway. So you're probably wondering, Santa, what do all these wacky characters do mean? Well, as y'all know, or maybe y'all don't know, you're finding out today how amazing you are all. So that looks more like an oil. We're all Questay friends. And Questay friends is going to be a blanket term for what all of these things are. So there will be some new changes coming to the Discord when I'm able to do it. Y'all will be able to pick your horse and pick your faction. So there will be horse races. Lobster races, I mean. And there will be other activities related to these individual factions that all have full names to them. Which y'all will be getting more info on them as time comes. So, WAQ, as y'all saw from that last race, stands for whales. So the group of whales, the affluent and upper Triton members of our community. I'm going to swap this to a different color. We have Lob, which y'all saw from the first inaugural race as Lobstinis. So if y'all don't know, our new mascot, fan mascot, official fan mascot, is going to be the Lobstini. So y'all could represent a Lobstini. Y'all could represent the, instead of crustaceans, crustaceans. The more piratey ones. The more piratey ones. Y'all could be cod crabs. Y'all can be barnacle bozos. Y'all could be sand shrimpies. Y'all could be. So if y'all don't know what a copiopod is, these are copiopods and they're a type of crustacean. So y'all could be copiopods with a capital cope. And then I'm sorry I have to draw a line so far. Y'all could be the Isopadres. If for some reason you really like baseball. All of them have their own unique victory screen that y'all will see. Y'all also have bigger faction images to represent yours. Hashtag Team Copiopod. Real. Well, exactly. Pick your champions. Y'all will be able to, once I set up the Discord, y'all will be able to pick your team and enter into team-specific Discord channels where y'all can talk strategy about future team points and events. Once a week, y'all will be able to switch teams if maybe after a couple weeks your horse has, you know, perhaps after several weeks your horse has let you down. But I hope that y'all all enjoy your teams and your new sub-factions to crustaceans. I will be unveiling a new community tag. So if y'all remember, I have an art tag, and if you're new to VTuber culture, you have an, usually you have an art tag, a fan art tag. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of artists in the community, so I figured a fun way to kind of clean up the art tag from the past is we're going to make a new tag for all things Sansally. So Sansally related, posting your opinions on crustaceans and all that such. So the new tag will be Sansally. Gallery. They have a full collection of everything we got going on. So expect this new tag to be dropping soon as we have all of the stuff leading up to the big debut, the great molting going on. I hope to make the lobster racing an active part of the stream. And if y'all remember, I did mention that you would have something to do with wheels. I will explain. So we will be having a wheel where in the future we will be spinning the wheel and entering new races to race in the races. Some of the things on the wheel will be perhaps individuals y'all might be familiar with. Y'all will also have opportunities to potentially suggest some new guest mystery races. But the main cast of 8 races are here to stay. I'm not going to delete them. So the main factions are always going to be there. It's just, every now and then, y'all might like a dog horse. And you're probably wondering, like, Sam, why are you dividing us into factions? As you know, I want to do a lot more community events. So for every race, your horse, whichever randomly selected horse happens to win, whether it be skill or RNG from each week's race, will earn your faction a point. Participating in community events, checking into streams, and winning tournaments will win your faction points. And it can get you stuff like y'all can propose new map ideas or new map designs for future races. Big fan of lobster waiting. Josh, you're my goat. You're my horse. A lot of things planned with the lobster racing. I hope y'all really enjoy the stuff we have planned for the factions. I can't wait to see who identifies with which creatures and which subsection of the stay friends the most. I think it's going to be very exciting. I think it's going to be fun once I perfect the lobster racing. So that what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to edit them live on stream. So I want to be able to set up the races and based off, let's say we decide that this week's race has 5 races and we randomly spin which 5 races come to race. I want to be actively able to edit it so y'all could potentially buy in your racer, perhaps for 5,000 channel points. If your horse wasn't in the race, you could insert your horse into the race. And if we have elimination brackets, if y'all have deep enough pockets, y'all can buy your races back into the race. I think that would be very fun and interesting. I'd like to do these probably once or twice a month. I think that would be very fun to do. We're going to have guests commentating our big races. And the regular old races will just continue to be races. So go support the first official inaugural lobster race on social media. Hello, Floopies. Welcome on in. I'll also be having y'all tag yourselves on social media later once the official faction drop comes out. Y'all can tag yourselves with hashtag SandSallyGallery to rep your crustacean. It is time for an economy. It is time for an economy. You know what we have to actually do first? We have to make sure that we do our audio. Let's cue the music. One day I will automate this. Today is not that day.
Sandwiched on a dragon scale, and that's what started dragon nails. Around the room the rulers flew, but Sansally knew what to do. She climbed on the backs of her dragon friends, now the adventures never end. Dragon nails, it's almost time for dragon nails. God, why did you buy them out? Let's all get some dragon nails.
Oh, now we're going to refresh the page for posterity. Chat, the current market price of dragon nails is 34 cents on the dollar. We are so up. We are so up. Dragon nails is back on the rise. We may have had a small dip this month, but we're so back, chat. We're so back. Dragon nails will continue to hold stable and increase steadily or future. I predict great things for Dragon Ball. But our monthly trend chat, we are on the rise. Our 6-month trend, our 1-year trend, we are back on the rise, chat. Thank you for the comment, chat. So I'm very excited for lobster racing. I think it's going to be a very fun addition to the stream. If y'all didn't know, we have our upcoming molting, aka my VTuber debut is going to be March 6th. Around 6 p.m. PST, if all things go to plan, we will actually be going live about an hour to hour and a half early to the debut to do a grand series of lobster races leading up to my debut with some mysterious to-be announced guest hosts. So I hope y'all look forward to the lobster races. There will be a couple more races leading up till then, so y'all can look forward to them on social medias. And then after their debut, I'm hoping to set it up so that y'all can redeem races perhaps midstream. And on racing day, I'm hoping, chat. I'm hoping to do some big gamba, big predictions for your horses. I think this would be a spectacular and fun activity. We will be able to gamba upon your horses. And we'll have to keep track of the score. I put a decent amount of effort into this. So, I hope for the best. I hope y'all are looking forward to it. I'm very excited for this. I think this is very fun, very cute. In a little bit, I'm going to talk about TCGs. The main thing that we're going to talk about TCGs, I just kind of wanted to yap about like the state of quad games on the West Coast. Continuing on with the related type announcements. So look forward to your new Quiz Day friends. That's very exciting. If y'all didn't know, we have a new logo that I actually designed myself. The logo actually has 2 different variations. The one that you're probably used to seeing, and y'all have seen so far, is this one. The board. Let me edit the canvas size so y'all can see it. 800 on 8,000. Gamba, hello Exion. Unfortunately not Gamba right now, but Gamba in the future. So I have 2 main variations of the logo that y'all will see. Let me make these both smaller so y'all can see them in the totality. So the one you would have seen from our recent trailer is the top one, which has our shortened English name. The one at the bottom has our full legal VTuber name. So I designed these myself. I hope they lean very well into a lot of the new stuff we'll be introducing with this stream. We're still 100% on card games. We're still very much on card games. But I think we'll be doing a little bit more like variety coming in the future. We're already doing a decent amount of variety. And obviously we're trying a lot of new TCGs upcoming as well. So I hope that, even though this doesn't look very... I know a lot of logos tend to look very similar to people's characters. I hope that this evokes the right kind of gamer energy. Again, if y'all didn't watch the first inaugural Lobster Race, that is out on socials. We can replay it again for y'all. But this is just a replay of the first one. For those of y'all who just got here. The replay of the first race. But if y'all want to keep up with them, they will be on socials. Y'all can find Discord. Again, y'all have seen this one if you were here. Playing it back for those maybe who haven't. And so we'll be doing a lot of these races. The map will change in the future. I don't have the one map now. But look forward to a lot of excitement. I feel like you would easily watch just the same thing. I'm very happy as well with our cute little end screens. All of these are public domain images from accredited different either wildlife photographers, conservational groups, ocean groups. You are rooting for ISOs. Everyone say hi, so... If you missed the rundown, so... this is part of my new upcoming thing that we're doing with the stream. Everybody has their little factions and groups. And their horse that represents them. So ISO is short for the Isopadres. LOB is short for the Lobstinis. SMP is short for Sand Shrimpies. WAQ is short for whales. TRW is short for crustaceans. BZO is short for barnacle bozos. CAR is short for cod crabs. And POD is short for cope earplugs. But don't worry, there will be future races. There will be future races. I think this is going to be very exciting. I hope chat has a fun time with them. And after my VTuber debut, I'm going to be able to allow chat to use channel points to start races when they desire. I came up with all of these myself. I do all of these myself. I'm doing all the art for all of the races except for like... I'm editing the photos. But again, chat, all the photos are coming from accredited either like... conservation groups, public domain, aquariums, and similar. A lot of these resources are going to come from NOAA, you'll see. If y'all don't know NOAA, they're the National Oceans Aerospace, and, what's the last one? National Oceans Aerospace. There's something else that the A stands for. Maybe the O doesn't stand for ocean. Aquatics and aerospace. They are a very important organization for the ocean, and the second A escapes me right now. But they're very important, chat. They're very important. Support lobster racing. Support lobster racing on social media. Support lobster racing by showing up to the lobster racing. Support lobster racing for when we finally set up the discourse. I mean the Discord, not the discourse. Once we finally set up the discourse to properly have the factions, do support your factions. I actually need to work on some more races. For something that y'all... I can probably spoil for y'all. As long as you promise not to tell me. Because y'all know Valentine's Day is coming up. So I am making her a custom race map. And I will be facilitating a custom race in her honor. So I suppose y'all can't leak too much on that, okay? I want it to be a surprise for my honey. So now that I know that I can actually get these races together, I need to get started on doing all that, but... I made the races kind of pixelated. They're like... I think they're like 120... They're on like a 128 canvas. Because I wanted to pay homage to the original, like, style of the horse race test. I think it's a cute style, but you can actually just drop in any, like... I can configure it to pretty much any images, pretty much. Which is kind of exciting. I'm also very excited for the Mystery Racer cameo system. Whether it's y'all suggesting new races, or, you know, some races I had actually pre-selected. So that the first time we run it with a Mystery Racer, we'll be able to, we'll have a pre-selected selection for y'all to choose from. Well, the wheel's gonna choose, but look forward to it, look forward to it. I hope to get to the point where I am knowledgeable enough to edit all of these on the fly. Because then we can just go back-to-back races and constantly be changing the races. So I'd probably need, like, I think the fastest I would be able to do it right now is I probably need, like, a, 3 to 5 minute break in between each race. If I wanted to try to do it live, I would need the proper action. I need the proper, not action, assets set up, but... I suppose maybe we can actually, maybe we go on a tangent. Maybe we set some of those up today, so that we have more races to run. That might be fun. The Kustafan betting bracket? Shh! Don't tell them that we gamble. It's gotta be illegal somewhere. Don't tell them that we gamble. I think it's going to be really fun though. I'm trying to think of, like, good ways to... What's the word? Good ways to, like, not contribute, but, like, assign the, like, point system. So, how I want to break this down... I'm so sorry to anybody who came to the VOD expecting TCGs. Also, if y'all didn't see, the prize that they're racing for is a quad pack. They all race for a quad pack. So, like, instead of carrots, they race for a quad pack. So we have 8 factions. I'm not sure if I want this to be like a... It might be like a monthly thing where I tally points. So let's assume we do 2... Let's do 2 set races a month. So it's going to be a monthly thing. So y'all get 2 races a month. 2 scheduled races. I'm trying to decide how many, like, races I should allow you to chat, to invoke. This is not an Alestral's reference, I just think this is a good word. I think being able to call it, like, invoke a race is very funny. And yes, this is a word that comes from Alestral's, but, like, it's a convenient coincidence. Is this the making of more lobster races? Hello, dearest all of us. All of us, did you watch the first lobster race? I'm explaining to chat the future lobster racing system. So all of our races coordinate with... I have set factions of crustaceans. So we have the barnacle bozos, the copiopods, whales, sand shrimpies, lobstinies, crustaceans, cod crabs, and the isopod race. So I'm going to be restructuring the Discord at some point in the coming month. And with that will be the ability for y'all to pick your faction as a role in the Discord. Y'all have a... It's a 1 week cooldown if I'm able to set that up to swap teams. There are going to be 2 monthly scheduled lobster races. It's not chat classification, they're just repping their horse, alright? They're just repping their horse, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. 2 scheduled races. I want chat to be able to invoke a race. I'm not sure upon which frequency. So there's 2 scheduled races in invoked race. And then whenever I have my tournaments, so the Sand Sally tournaments, that's another opportunity to earn points for your faction. I don't know if it's going to be like a monthly rotation thing or like maybe like a 2 or 3 month rotation. But basically think of this kind of like very bargain bin Harry Potter houses. I think it'll be very fun. I'm going to set up a stream check-in system. You do get benefits for being in certain factions. And you get even more benefits if you're in the winning faction. Oh, I might need your help for this one on the stream check-in. Which faction can double jump? I'm gonna be real, like... That's a good question. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I don't want to commit to whether or not I need to balance a double jump yet because I haven't balanced anything around the possibility of double jumping. We'll hold on that answer. Stream check-ins. Tony's stream check-ins, races. Let's see. What are other things that I could possibly reward? Let's see. We're going to have races, tournaments, stream check-ins. We'll figure out the rest. We'll figure out the rest later. But basically, I want to be able to... So because the races, like, aren't, like, regular races, where there's, like, a first, second, and third, you could only win, like, 1 point. Or, like, 1 total set of points from the race. I think these scheduled races will earn you 3 points. I think an invoked race will earn you 1 point. Tournament placements will earn you probably... I guess it would depend on like the size of the tournament. So I'm just gonna put scaling. These are very important logistics, chat. Very important logistics. Let's see. I also think I want to have a well, we're going to have a day, chat. We're going to have a day. At some point, we're going to schedule days, right? I'm gonna change the color because this one's kind of important. We're going to have lobbying days. I will explain. There will be certain days of the month, so you can only switch like once a week, right? But there will come a certain point in the like season. So I guess pretend if there's like it's like a 3-month season, right? So halfway through the second season, in like a perfect intended world, would be a lobbying day in which you as a faction can try to convince any free agents or any faction members from other factions to come join your faction. We'll make it a whole segment on stream. Hello, Cecilia. You have missed the first inaugural lobster race replay. But don't worry, it's all over social media. Come on, yeah. So they'll have a lobbying day in which you can attempt to lobby more people onto your team. The lobbying day doesn't earn you anything like you need. But you could probably infer at this point that like stream check-ins will probably get you more. I might have to actually adjust the point rating actually. If stream check-ins get you 1 point, I think the races should probably be worth more. Scheduled race is probably 5. Involved race 2? Maybe 3. Like, I don't want the races to upset it too much. But I'd also feel bad for, like, any of the groups that just don't have the numbers. So stream check-ins will get you 1 point. Tournaments will scale in points for your faction. We have scheduled races, invoked races. What other interesting Sansely activities do we do? I suppose we can do... We can do a... Probably like... Let's do it right before the start of the, like, 3rd portion of the season. Is the point buyout. So you'll be able to purchase some points with channel points. I think that would be a fun and interesting transition. Hmm. I hope 3-month seasons seem pretty decent. At the turn of every month. So every month. Mm. Every month we will go ahead and showcase. So we'll do the leaderboard breakdown, which we'll have the leaderboard publicly available for y'all to keep track of. We'll highlight the team with the most points. And then I'm thinking there has to be opportunity, I feel like, for either like stealing points or something similar. Perhaps if I was like a more community involved streamer, I could have y'all do something on like a Minecraft server or something. I think that's a little bit too much of an ask. Stream checking. I think we'll do a rank submission. You're gonna have to have custom cosplays made for your boy Lostini. True. You're probably wondering, Sam, what does the rank submission mean? I will explain. Wonderful questions are being asked. So once a month, I'm going to have a channel called Rank Submission that will open up once a month. Well, maybe not once a month. Maybe we'll like have y'all submit it. Like y'all have like 1 week at the end of the month or something to submit it in the thread. I want to award, epic gamers, chat. I want to award epic gamers and intense gamering. And I suppose anybody else with latent skills. Rewarding epic gamers. I'm going to have to limit the amount of games. Because, so I don't want this to be... Basically, the idea is that if you can prove that you're the highest rank in my Discord server for a certain, game that month, you will earn your faction a point. But, I feel like at some point this gets out of hand. Because, what happens if someone decides that they really want to play for their faction and they start, downloading every single game? I guess that is kind of impressive. But, there has to be a cutoff. So, you can't just say that, yeah, no one plays, HOTS. I'm the highest ranked HOTS player, therefore I should get a point for HOTS. There has to be some kind of, bar, you know what I mean? Because if not, someone's gonna be like, yeah, well, I play HOTS, I play... Paragon Silver's even so. I play HOTS, I play Smite, I play Dota. No one else plays these games here. I won my faction 3 points. There has to be some kind of, reasonable cutoff. And I think I do want to, reward, legitimate epic gamers. If someone happens to be, very high ranked in multiple games, I don't want to, make it so that, they can only, submit 1 point. But I also don't want it to be, an issue where it's okay, well, yeah, sure, you're the highest rated HOTS player. No one plays hearts. Of course you're the highest rated hearts player. Chat, no one plays hearts, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Heroes of the Storm is Blizzard's, like, MOBA before they made Overwatch. No one plays Heroes of the Storm. What is Tommy for? But yeah, so, like, I feel like the rank submissions we need to, like... Obviously, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Obviously, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is going to be... like, you know... one of those things. And then the question is, like, if it's a popular game, do I open more slots? Do I say, like, okay, 5 players who, like, was it just all players that hit, like, Master 1 or something? I curate some games. That could be a good one. I do kind of like that option. So, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll have a couple of these games that are, like, evergreen. You know, like, those are for sure not going to change. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! For sure, that's not going anywhere. Yu-Gi-Oh's always going to be there. I'm gonna be real, some of y'all probably don't like yourselves very much. I think League of Legends is always going to be there. Heck, I'm gonna throw in TFT. I know some of y'all play TFT. Suffer. Suffer. So those are going to be the 3 mainstay games. I will decide which other games I want to add to that list. Nightmare Game Rotate, it's fine. So we're gonna have 3 main games. And then I'll have like 3 to 5 additional games that will rotate out. But these 3 are returnal, chat. These are returnal. So if y'all really want your faction points, suffer. I'm gonna be real. Whoever lobbies hard enough to get Aubrey on their team. And you know, chat, this gives incentive to the lobbying period. If y'all can... So we're gonna have a public lobbying day where we make a whole spectacle out of it. Y'all can technically lobby all you want. In fact, I'll make a whole Discord channel just so you can lobby for your team. And so maybe after a couple months, you'll notice that maybe there were only like 3 to 5 people who actively play some of these games. You are welcome to attempt to lobby them. Which is why I think it has to be like a monthly thing. Because if it's like a weekly schedule, unless it's something that can actually be like weekly battle pass or something, you know. I don't know how many games like you could reasonably climb in a week. Like, that's a little bit unrealistic. I think a month gives plenty of time, you know. I'm not putting Wizard 101 on here because y'all would all lose to Josh. Josh would outgrind y'all on Wiz. Because he's already outgrinded us all on Wiz. So Wiz is not going to be on here. The rest of these games, though, I think that's fine. So we'll have the rank submissions to earn your team additional points. And then I suppose, you know, for we're already on. We're already on the lobbying. Like, we're already on the lobbying. We will have a... What is the word? We'll have a tribute day? Tribute day, yeah. Pay tribute day. We will have a tribute day once a season. Bless your pass. Good luck with your pack opening deal. Chat, we will have a tribute day once a season. In which y'all can attempt to curry favor from me in order to award you additional points. However you'll want to attempt to curry favor from me is up to you. I am more likely to reward those who are creative. 2 yours, let's go. More info on Tribute Day when we get there. I'm just hoping to do a lot more community stuff, and I think this is fun. Like, not too time investment heavy. Still very emotional investment type activities. And I'm okay if some of the factions are dead. I know, right? Heck, time thief. I'm okay if some of the factions are like kind of dead. None of these 8 factions are ever going to get destroyed. They're going to be there for all time. And if one of them just happens to be the unpopular one, that's fine. It's important to the lore chat. Now you're probably wondering, well, Sam, if this is a 3-month period, you know, like, what is the payout? What is the payout in the 3 months? We need to finish up what happens every month. So every month, the team with the leaderboard gets updated. We highlight the first team. The team who gets the highest on each month gets to add a map. Every time you invoke a race, it will be a random map. These scheduled races will have set maps, and scheduled race maps from the past will become part of the race pool for invoked races. So y'all can add a map to the race pool. I'll think if there were any other additional boons. What do you mean I cursed you? You have 2 time things. Well, just get rid of one of them. I also pulled like 3 time thieves. You think I want time thief? We do? Of course not. I don't want time thief. Goodness me. Now we make the canvas bigger one more time. End of season. This is not calculus. Hello, Alec. Welcome on in. I would never do math. So we'll have awards for the second and third teams. As well. A minor awards, but awards nonetheless. The winning team will have art for your Christay friend. Like regular art. Like celebratory art, victory art. Plus, we will edit the skin for your Christay friend. And y'all as a team will get to put input onto an edit to the skin for your Crustafrin. So winning the 3-month season can unlock Alt Crustafrin. And I think that is a fun little system to unlock Alt versions of your horses. Y'all can toggle the art of your horse via channel points or something. And then let's see. And then y'all get to pick a variety content. Second place can pick variety content. I'll have select variety content selectable for like one. What are you doing with channel points? So I have the lobster racing, which if you don't know what the horse race test is, we can run the first race again. Here is the replay of the first race. I set up all the sprites in the map for this. Again, this is a replay of the first inaugural race. Check it out once. So all these little guys represent that. That's what the stage went. So y'all will be able to vote for your horses. It's gonna be one fun little thing we're gonna be doing. I like channel. Unfortunately, and I wish that Twitch let me do this. I wish I could award your channel points. Unfortunately, I can't. If I could award your channel points, that would be really nice, but I can't. But is the race today? The race went live on social media and there's going to be more races in the future. I just have the one race prepared so far. Each race will feature a unique race map. So there's 2 scheduled races every month, except for the end of the 3rd month. The end of the 3rd month will be the gauntlet. I haven't decided how many races it will be. Because if I want all these tracks to be unique, it might become more difficult as time leads on to keep making more tracks. But there was going to be a gauntlet. And basically it will be a certain number of rounds to where if your horse doesn't win, they don't make it to the next round. But that's where the buy-ins come in. Y'all can buy your horse back into races. But y'all can't, like, wait until the final race and buy them back into the finals. You'll have to just keep buying them, well, unless you... Okay, there's an exception to that. What I'm trying to say is, like, let's say your horse gets knocked out in round 1. You can't wait till the final round to buy your horse back in. But let's say your horse gets knocked out in round 1, right? And say there's, like, 8 rounds. If your horse keeps losing whenever they get knocked out, y'all can keep buying your horse back in. And as long as you actively keep the streak of buying your horse back in, they will make it to the final race. And I think adding a guest racer is like a pretty reasonable reward. I think this will be very exciting plans for the future. So this was the general plans I had for the like final structure of the horse races. I will probably fine tune it as we get closer to the actual launch of the horse racing. It will happen after the debut, but probably post World. Because I'm gonna be honest, after my debut, I'm probably going to have to take a little bit of a break. Maybe a wildcard revive. Maybe. The alternative is there could be 2 separate days to the gauntlet, so it could be like a 3-day event. Well, like the first day is the actual gauntlet when we knock people out. Day 2 could be lobbying and tribute day. And then day 3 can be the actual finals. To see if everybody bought themselves back into the finals, or if they didn't buy themselves back into the finals. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. We'll play by ear, and I'm sure the structure will probably change as I figure out which things I want to adjust. I hope 2 races a month should be fine. Because y'all can invoke races like once a stream. Well, I'm not taking a break, but I'm going to need to stream less. Because leading up from March 6th all the way till the weekend of March 22nd, I need to prepare for the World Championship. It's not that I don't like hanging out with y'all, but like I need to lock in for World. Like, I'll try to have some pre-recorded content to keep y'all busy in the meantime. But, like, don't be surprised if it's only 1 or 2 streams a week leading up till then. Would I like to be streaming a lot more? Then yes, but, like... I'm sorry, chat. I want to win shiny cardboard. My priorities, I'm sorry. So, I haven't decided if I'm going to take a full break or not. I wouldn't be surprised if I did take a full break. I also equally wouldn't be surprised if I did stream because I need a break from testing. So, like usual, I'll be here when I'm here. I inspired you to prepare for a YCS in 2027? Ooh, that's gonna be really fun. 2026 is the year of studying. Good luck. It's a very unfortunate reason as to why I can't play in YCS. but it's alright. We play Yu-Gi-Oh! Casually anyway. Maybe 10 years from now, I will participate in the YCS. Maybe. But for now, no YCS is for me. Unless they change things for some reason in the coming years. But it's alright. It's alright. I have plenty of fun playing Master Duel. And plus, I'm playing Restless. Only world champion one game at a time, you know. It's not for that reason. It's not because someone was mean to me at a YCS. It has something to do with the fact that I'm a VTuber. For those of y'all who know, you know. For those of y'all who don't know, I don't want to incite any bad actors. Needless to say, I think I'll survive if I'm not pro in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think playing on paper costs a lot of money. So I'm probably alright sticking to Master Duel, you know. But it's going to be a very fun system for lobster races. I'm excited. I hope people enjoy lobster races. I can only play that they boom in popularity. And if not, that's fine too. No, that's not it, Elliot. It's not something I want to be explaining on stream. For the people who aren't aware. It's also the reason why I can't play certain other cards. Like, it's nothing too serious, but it matters to me because I'm a VTuber. And probably repeating that has said far too much. But oh well. No one watches these anyways. And the rest of y'all are very well behaved. I have 4 arts for these outside of just the like horse racing as well. I suppose I can show off some of the art. Not all of the art is finished. But this is the 4 art for the... So this is the copial parts. The copial parts. So your factions will have like real art for them. Thank you, Julio. Your faction will have real art for them, but your faction will also have your like... faction horse mascot. Hello, Chimeric Dragon Overlord. Welcome on in. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, what inspired you to change to Chimeric? Is this the new source? But thank you. We're having a great day. I hope everyone had a good weekend. So I will officially unveil the Crustaceans when I finish all the videos. But this is just like a small introduction to them with the lobster racing. Bushiroad when legal action again? There's no way. I mean, I kind of believe it because it's Bushiroad, but that's crazy. When do you pick your horse? Technically, you can pick it right now. But when you officially pick your horses, I'm going to do a overhaul on the Discord. And when y'all pick your faction, Y'all will enter into faction-specific Discord channels where you can talk to other people and strategize. It is what it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're always my UR Dragon Overlord. My ultra rare Dragon Overlord. What is ISO? ISO is short for the ISO Padres. Isopods are a type of crustacean. Specifically, the ones you find in the ocean tend to be giant isopods, which are scavengers that you happen to find usually on the ocean floor. They tend to be deep sea creatures, but you know, sometimes they do find their way to the shallows. They're about the size like small dwarfs. I feel so bad for whoever. I might have to change the the thumbnail on the VOD. People are gonna be like, where's the core game? She keeps talking about lobster race. Yeah, so our crustaceans, these are all crustaceans. Our factions are, we have LOB, which is short for lobstini. We have SMP, which is short for sand shrimpies. We have WAQ, which is short for whales. Don't ask. There's POD, which is short for copiopods. ISO, which is short for the isopodrays. We have BDO, which is short for barnaclebozos. We have CAR, which is short for cod crabs. And we have CRW, which is short for the crustaceans. This is like a Gamba thing for the channel points, but it's also like an active competition that will be going on. So the lobster racing that involves your faction mascots will win you channel points if your mascot happens to win the races. But this is going to become like a almost like Harry Potter house like style. Y'all pick a group and y'all rep your group. Hello, Shaded Demon. Y'all rep your group to earn points, and then at the end of the like 3-month season, y'all get superfluous and sometimes superficial rewards and bragging rights. Most importantly, bragging rights, surely. And mayhaps y'all shall find camaraderie. I can't guarantee the camaraderie. I can guarantee the bragging rights. I think it will be a fun and interesting system to try out. So there's gonna be 2 official scheduled races every month. An invoked race means that someone who has channel points wants to stream if they want to spend the channel points can initiate a race then and there in an attempt to score additional points. It could also work against them. No. It could equally work against you. And then when we host our community tournaments, whether they're Yu-Gi-Oh!, Alestos, or some other card game, y'all will be able to earn scaling points based on your placement and participation in those tournaments. We will have a stream check-in so that every time you check into the stream, whether it's on Twitch or on Discord, I mean on on Twitch or on YouTube, y'all can also earn points for your team. How many dragon nails do you need to enter a race? That's a lot of wood. Hello, Clothing. It is a lot of wood. I haven't decided on the entire point values. But basically, for all of these races, all of your races are in by default. So, all 8 races, except for like the occasional race, if it's like a variety race, will be in the race by default. Then we will have a wheel to enter mystery guest races. The list of races that are guest races are going to be, I have a couple of them already listed out to start us out. But y'all will be able to pick and add additional, like, races. I don't know if that's going to be something I'm gonna let y'all do via channel point, whether it's like a donation thing, whether it's a something else. You collectively as a team, y'all can add a mystery guest racer at the end of the season if you get in the top 3 slot. I'm trying to balance how frequent a lot of these additions are because I'm the one making all the assets for all of these. So I don't want to make it too expensive. I also don't want to make it too cheap either. Because, either y'all going to be waiting on me and then feeling like I'm scamming you, or it's going to be a little bit too much, like, workload past the, like, base races. So I do all the art for this myself. It might be a thing where, like, they don't all have to be this art style, so maybe y'all can just submit, like, an image or something. And that could be, like, a racer. I haven't fully fleshed that out yet. Just because I need to get more familiar with setting up the races. If it's something easy for me to do to easily set up adding in new races, it could be cheaper. If it's harder for me to add new races, like logistically to set up, it will be more expensive. So I haven't put any point values in channel point numbers for these activities yet. Just because it comes down to how easy it is for these things, all these things to facilitate. Then we have the rank submissions. So on a monthly basis, we are going to have a couple different games. There are 3 games that are always going to be counted, and then 3 to 5 different games a month. Where if you are the highest rated person in the Discord server, except for maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Might be like top 3 or top 5, depending on how many people there are. Y'all can do get an additional point for your team. I don't know if I'm gonna limit that to like per person or what, but we'll figure it out. There was the lobbying period halfway through the system, so once y'all pick a team, y'all can only switch teams at max once a week. Because I don't want y'all like hopping around. And then in the last 2 weeks of the season, I'm going to lock y'all in. So you can't swap teams. And I will let you know beforehand on the lock-in period. It's fine if you swap teams in the middle of the season. Maybe you really believe in one of your horses and it hasn't won anything. Understandable, but the last 2 weeks. No. Y'all gotta lock in. Y'all gotta lock in. So, at the end of every month, we review the leaderboard. So, I guess the first 2 months. Because the 3rd month would be like the final end of season. The leaderboard will be double checked and fully updated on a monthly basis. I'll try to have it be updating like live. If I can. It's hard to say how easy that will be to set up. It probably has something to do with a... Yeah, you'll pick your horse on Discord. And you'll be able to... So, gambling on your horse on Twitch is a little bit separate from like picking your horse on Discord. Picking your horse on Discord like connects you to like ideally the horse you're betting on is the team you're going to be on. In ideal theory. theory does not always work out the way as intended. I would hope that it shakes out that way, you know? Considering that we're going to Worlds, I think the first actual season of lobster racing won't take place until April. I think unfortunately a lot of the stuff that I want to like do in its totality will likely take a backseat till after the World Championship. But I hope you'll understand for that part, because, you know, we got things to do. We got things to do. We got big plans. Big plans. And I'll have full documentation on the race structure, rules, and etc. as we get closer to the start of like the official like lobster racing infection seasons. I'll have a Discord set up for y'all to get into your like faction groups. I just don't know how much of like the pre-season, if any, will exist. Like I could just have the first season be like 3.5 months. Which could be like honestly a pretty like reasonable, you know, like in between. That actually could work out, because then I can make one of the games a Lestors for the first month. So that might work out really well to have like a 3.5 month season for the first like lobster race rally season. And so all of the scheduled races will be pre-recorded, so that they will also be posted on social media for those following lobster races. So there's like the canon lobster races, and there's invoked races. Invoked races will earn you points, but don't affect the actual racing season. Though maybe we can keep like a tally of like your horse gets bonuses based on like how many invoke races it gets for your team. And I haven't unveiled it yet, but each team does get their own unique bonuses based on your team. There's not going to be anything too crazy, and it's going to be nothing that directly affects the horses in the horse racing game. It might affect the horses outside of the game, but I can't really do a lot to directly affect the horses in the game. Well, I probably could do a couple things to affect them, but I don't actively plan to be doing too much affecting. This just turned into me talking about lobster races, and you know what? I'm fine, I'm here for that. I'm very excited for the lobster races. I'm very proud of the lobster races. Y'all can pull up the lobster racing and watch it on repeat or something. Maybe we can have like a trivia night or something. That could be something to consider. Like, we'll probably have little mini pop-up events to allow y'all to earn additional points. And there was also Tribute Day, in which y'all can offer me tribute for additional points. The more creative and interesting, the more potential points. I also hope that the official lobbying day will be very fun. If it's not, I suppose then I will sit there and perhaps rethink the concept of the lobbying day. But I think in theory it's a very cute idea. I like the concept. Uh, let's see. Anything else directly relating to horses? Hmm. Well, I guess I should probably save this. Horse details. Well, technically lobster races. I'm gonna call them horses. Those are my goats, those are my horses. I hope y'all enjoy the really cute and creative names for some of these. And I hope that all of them have a chance to win so I can show off the very cute victory screen to all of them. And if not, I guess we'll have to show them off another time. I'm also hoping to use these as opportunities to give up more marine life animal facts. This also might end up being a little bit short of a stream than usual. I think the only thing I would do from here is maybe start on working on. I have some custom horses I need to set up for the race I'm going to make for Maple for Valentine's Day. Other than that, I'm feeling a little bit more like tired than usual. So, I suppose for sake of making it to the 2 hour mark, we could start on making one right now. I think I do the top of this a little bit like incorrect. We can fix that. We can. I'm probably wondering what is Sand doing. Wonderful question. This is a horse for the Maple version of the horse racing, lobster racing. Our nickname for each other is Honey. So I'm going to draw some honey. This is all Valentine's Day themed. Though for some reason this canvas looks a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Well, maybe that's an alright thing though, you know. better to be safe than sorry. Probably just do the one and then we'll probably wrap it up a little bit earlier than usual this evening. Alternatively, I guess we could also like swap over activity. We do have to log in and maybe do a mastered or dailies. And we should probably open our daily pack for Shadowverse. This is like, I think, a pretty reasonable rough sketch. In fact, you know what? That's a great idea. Let us pull up Shadowverse and do our daily Shadowverse pack. I think this is a good rough sketch. I should be able to finish all the others. And it won't nearly have as many races as Let me say this is honey. Let us pop up Shadowverse really quick. Do a daily pack and then we'll swap over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Do a daily. Maybe that's a good way to end up this stream. Very chilly. Alright, a gold. None of these are ever dragon cards. I don't even remember what color the dragon cards are. Gold is dragon. That's nice, is it? No, that's sword. Well, this is dragon. Oh, okay, so like orangish. I think we only had one of these, so I suppose that is pretty cool. Let's go grab our pop key. That doesn't have a tail. Let me see. One of the best golds for dragon spectacular. Wonderful. Dragon deck grows slow. I mean, grows stronger by the day. Amazing. Thank you, Shady. I feel like we already did the dungeon call. I don't know if it resets or not. Are we missing anything from the shop? We pretty much bought everything. Other than, like, I guess the sleeve. I should join a guild for the event. I don't really know how to do that, though. Like, can I leave it later? Oh, Bushin. Thank you for the 25 months. I'm in the game. True, I am in the game. Everyone welcome, beginners welcome, traditional Chinese. Chat, I don't speak Chinese. English. Friends only. Hard pack theme. How am I supposed to? You want me to invite you to Pumi's guild? Huh? I suppose if Pumi has a guild, we could join her guild. I mean, if I make a guild, does that work? Or... I'm not a Chinese speaking monster. Until the release of Pod Set 6. I don't know when that is. I suppose that there's like still time. Maybe. Let's see. We can. Oh no, I didn't mean to remove. Then we can. What do we take out? Probably either like a dragon nanny or like. I kind of like these two. I might just take out like a dragon. Or see the dragon nanny or like maybe the iron mace. Those were like filler cards from what I remember. I feel like I like having the early play, but the iron mace is like a really fun like cheese. Very difficult concessions being made. Very difficult concessions being made. I suppose we can do a quick little one. We also have nasty little dailies. Game 1 next. Oh, this one's actually not that bad. That's pretty decent. Surely it'll work out.
This brings me back.
Let's see your scuttle.
Okay, well I suppose we just get to play on the boat. Wonderful. We'll just pull all the cards we need when we need them.
I need sleep.
Very unfortunate for one board. Dragon fine. I guess we can do double jellyfish. Mega Loco, okay, very convenient.
The jellyfish dance and move the way.
Set sail for adventure! Did we get a hit?
Let's see.
Push and pull.
Look on the bright side. Same time tomorrow?
Guess we trade like this for the most part.
Flip a coin.
Okay, next checkpoint. Let's play a game.
Very unfortunate. But now we can evolve.
The winged musician dance the night. Well,
And we get the extra play. So let's go over.
Same time tomorrow?
let's see your scuttle.
Let's play a game. Simple. Think fast.
Oh, yeah. Now also, goodness. Thank you for the head pass. Thank you for the rich head pass, Fusion. You missed the restreaming of the lobster race. Huh? I feel like we could just leave the ferry there, to be honest. Well, actually, it's kind of a waste. Can I undo that? I feel like it's kind of a waste to go the Iron Mace right now. Like, I think it's good for Temple, but...
The jellyfish dance beneath the waves. A soft sway. A soft sway.
Same time tomorrow? Not bad.
I think that's reasonable. But don't worry, Fusion. There will be more lobster races in the future.
Flip a card. What's happening to me?
Let's play a game.
I see.
Let's play a game.
Alright, again, this kind of feels like a waste, but... I guess we kind of have to.
Dragon, it's time to fight back. Same time tomorrow? Watch where you spread that fire.
Yes, we can do the... I cannot speak Chinese. Who's telling you this information? I can't speak Chinese. I'm Vietnamese.
Clear the grass at the feet of trees.
To me, Fairy Blade. Think fast.
There's more to a forest than just we'll sprout again.
Let's play a game. I need sleep. Buddy, speak to me.
Alright, not too shabby. Oh, okay. Wait, that might just be game, actually.
All will pay tribute to my black wings.
8, 9. No, we're really close, though. So, this just goes plus 8, 8. Well, we're off by, like, 2 damage. But if we super evolve, we can do one more. No matter what, the max we can do is 12 plus 5, 17. They can't vote. I win this match. Oh. I think technically I lose 2 damage doing this. Because it's only 1 piercing. But I think it should be fine. All things considered.
Freedom holds my leash.
Like, this guarantees that unless they can board wipe, we should be able to just...
Clear the grass at the feet of trees.
I think we went... Okay, it didn't matter. We were going to draw stories. We really didn't.
Not bad.
Oh, so how are you, Onion? I hope you're well.
I suppose that was a good warm-up.
That one's pretty darn good.
Leave it to me.
We're really close to purchasing everything in the shop. This is historically a pretty bad matchup for us. Going second might help though. We do get our evolve earlier.
Giant fun for a little bunny.
No dragons.
Watch where you spread that fire.
Oh wait, they're on 3 points so they can start acting.
Set sail for adventure! Did we get a hit?
Busy.
Be nice if we draw into like blue thing or something. Why did I pick dragon? Are you saying that the dragon girls aren't pretty or they aren't cute when you see? Okay, we might go merman here just to get like the double. Yeah, the double wood would be pretty good. We can trade,
You gotta be kidding me.
evolve, get another one. Yeah, dragon has a lot of horror woman. What are you talking about?
I'm busy.
I think this is pretty good. Our like board is full, but also like they're going to clear our board.
The night is dark, but also bright.
Possibility.
Um. Let's see. What do we want to do here? We can't play Neptune. We need to get rid of this artifact. We could just go straight face here. I think I'm going to do that.
I'm busy.
Thinking.
Guide me.
Impressive.
I thought it was deal damage to all enemies. Does this not count as an enemy or?
Witness my kung fu.
Cradling a 30-pound baby dragon is no joke.
Yeah, this might be a throw.
I'm busy.
No, what, heck yeah. Let's just go all in. It's fine. Surely they cannot present 9 damage. Surely. Wait. No, wait. They can present 9 damage. I forgot. They can go face.
A journey of 1,000 miles.
Oh, I'm young. Why is this one actually probably one of the hardest? Like, I think this one is, like, actually the hardest one for me. Our board was also too full to make, like, best use of Neptune. Yeah. It's pretty good. We have roof.
Little bunny.
Would be nice if we had dragon sign, but, like, I don't dislike this temple.
My turn. Watch where you spread that fire.
But they haven't put anything on board yet, so maybe they're like, wait, maybe it's a good thing.
For a
They went bunny.
so cozy.
It's not amazing, not terrible. Honestly, that might be in our best interest. You always use the revive there?
I need sleep.
Okay, next checkpoint.
Okay. Remember the puppets go away, so we can ignore them.
The winged musician dons her mask.
Too slow.
Well,
I think we can hold here, because next turn we can play Neptune. Or we can play Emir Call of Nibel,
This world lacks inspiration.
which is pretty good.
the night is dark, but also bright.
Possibility.
Well, not the
A dragon never forgets.
Hmm. We might need to change up our plan. 'Cause I don't like her sitting around. But this also refreshes in one turn.
Do I come off as cold to you?
Witness my kung fu.
Settle in for a deep freeze. Boring.
Impressive.
You may
It
approach.
refreshes in one turn. Maybe we should have drawn before deciding what to do, but I think it should be fine. We have double Neptune here,
Let it rain.
Farewell.
so we can super evolve.
The fangs of the deep blue will break you.
Oh, we can just trade one. Spectacular.
Wasn't that marvelous?
I guess we actually could have saved an Orca by super evolving and going phase. But I think we sit on this because we can super evolve next turn. Another net. We don't need to like heal right now.
Heaven and earth to tread destruction.
At least not yet.
The night is dark.
We're gonna have to start healing soon. Because of this machine.
The sea reaps.
Okay.
The fangs of the deep blue will break you.
We Neptune Dragon Sign? I can. This trades in. Okay, I think we Dragon Sign. Well, no. We have 10 next turn. Oh wait. Then we draw a card, right? Yeah, there we go.
One strike fatality.
Raging waves swallow you. Behold the sea's fury.
So we just sit on this, and then now we have extra. Every Orca heals.
The night is dark, but also bright.
The sea reaps.
We have to get rid of that. Thinking. Hmm.
Do I come off as cold to you?
2. Once is at a 5. We super evolve once to do more damage. We might just do that actually.
Too slow.
The law smites the guilty. Retribution. Atonement.
Surely they can't do 16 damage in one foot, surely.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
Surely.
Only ransom I take is blood. The night is dark.
Surely. Surely.
It never ends. Farewell.
I see, that's wonderful, wonderful.
Retribution.
Aw, I spilled.
Right. I think they just hard bricked that game. I'm not going to lie.
That was a good warm-up.
You play Dark Hole, let's see. Summon Uns or Restore? I wanna be honest. I think it might actually be the heal rather than the summon Uns. Silver card, deal 1 damage. Whenever you play a gold card, draw a card. I think it's deal damage on silver. We have a lot of silver cards. Am I winning? Hello, so. We were actually pretty off topic in today's stream, but I think we all winning. We were kind of losing. We'll find out if we're winning this game.
The jellyfish dance amid the waves.
Okay, this kind of sucks. So it takes 3 for them.
Jellyfish dance amid the waves.
I suppose that's fine. I think that's fine.
I see.
Stay close. Otohime.
Maybe it's not fine, but you know, we're gonna just have to deal. I can bully them. Oh? Surely next one. Surely next one.
Stay close. Otohime.
Though we're already pretty low because they're doing 2 chip every.
The winged musician dons her mask.
Too slow.
Well,
No, that's kind of a waste. This kind of sucks. This kind of sucks because I don't want to trade into the Otohime. I don't want to leave it there. I guess with Temple. Because, like, they're never going to attack. They're only going to attack me.
No one will get past us.
The fangs of the deep blue will break you.
The currents, song of the dragon.
So we can kind of just do this. You only played the original one. Is it better than the original one? This is the new Shadow Voice. I never played the original Shadow Voice, so I can't entirely compare.
Stay close, Otohime.
But I think it's pretty solid. Let's see, what do we want to do here? We have enough to actually. We could probably go Ocean Rider and Forte, and I think that's the play.
Set sail for adventure! Did we get a hit? Did we get a hit?
All will pay tribute to my black wings.
The currents.
Witness my kung fu.
I have no need for the weak.
Did we get a hit?
Any last words?
Song of the dragon.
Oh, we should have attacked it, maybe. Oh no, if we attacked it with the blowback, it wouldn't have much of it.
Start with the basic fish.
Pretty similar, say, the power creep. I will say, I've heard going second is a lot more, like, balanced in this one.
Ultimate on. Smack roll.
A dragon never.
Okay, next checkpoint.
Hey, wonderful.
Any last words?
The depths beckons.
You stopped playing around 2017. You wanted to come back. So I don't know the full details, but, I think I saw Igni share a, like, post online. Well, I think they're trying to, like, give players, recover 2 play points, deal 1 damage. 0 White Force Whisper, heal 2. Takes damage but isn't destroyed during your turn. I think I saw that they're supposed to be giving out like a bunch of cards, like just a bunch of cards from the earlier sets to try to re-invite people to the game, I think. I'm between like these two. I think the like Azuri fleet is kind of a bait. Brilliant. TCGs for real. We were supposed to talk TCGs. We went on the biggest tangent about lobster racing. And now we're playing a TCG. Well, I guess just a card game actually. Because I don't think you can trade in Shadow Voice before. I wish it showed you who you were playing next. So let's see. 1 play point, half the cards, heal 1. So we already have a healing buff, but the 2 play points are pretty good. There's a use case sometimes for the as a Ephraim. I think I value the clear. But I can't remember if the board clear is good into her or not.
Name your price.
My favorite card game? I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm playing a lot of Alestos. I used to play a lot of One Piece. I played the original set of Card Fight Vanguard back in the day.
This brings me back.
This game is winner takes all.
I'm gonna be real, I might have to just ignore all of those. This isn't terrible, at least we're going second. Okay, we Dragon Sign next.
Make an offer. Princess, where'd you go?
Like, yes, they get in 2 damage, but chat, Dragon. And we do +1 damage with Dragon Sign Silver. Unless you're pools again, good luck with your pools, deal. What's your favorite card game? I guess we can go double. Oh no, that's just the one. It doesn't summon a second one. Oh, shoot. No?
Better run.
I don't think it particularly matters.
Make an offer.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Zoe gives us a +1 at least.
Join me in destroying the world's enemies.
Too slow.
I'm not in love with this,
The light of destruction.
but actually, they only have 5 points next one. Maybe we do this now.
Stay away.
I yield.
And play that they can't do 3 damage?
Think you can win?
Oh, wait, those +0 shoes. We should have just cleared that guy. We should have just cleared that guy. Dang it. You got slide for the sky threat. Goodness me. I guess we can Neptune into Neptune, or we can Forte try to. Well, you know what?
All will pay tribute to my black wings. Any last words?
I think I like Forte getting in here.
Make an offer.
I'll remember you.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Help is here.
To the shores.
It at least kind of slows down their progression. He said
To the shores of victory.
that is a wide board though.
Time to pay off your debts.
Draw 2 cards. Destroy the.
The fangs of the deep blue will break you. For Hikari.
Not all is lost. Witness my kung fu.
Raging waves swallow you.
Oh my. Let's see. What's the best trade? Guess 1 for 1.
Not all is
Um.
lost. Not all is lost.
The sea's fury.
Demand a rematch.
Hopefully she sticks around. But we'll see. They can also super. I don't play a lot of digital TCGs. I play a lot more like physical. Oh my god.
Most who take
My
the
net
road
tool.
wind up
How?
dead.
Shimmer. Gold and silk over iron and steel. Make an offer.
Oh. Do I want to play the Dragon Nanny now? That kind of fills up wood.
Better run.
I think we just hold in case we go into something else.
Make an offer. The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Rally to your
Oaths
king!
are forged in steel.
I do think we're on a pretty good
Gaze at the stars
Shores of
and know
victory!
you shall be.
I play Macedor, but that's like pretty much it. Have my Yu-Gi-Oh! Play instance ever tricked me into pressing the go first button? Not yet. Though maybe one of these days it will. Okay, so we can go as the evil. Can we get game here with as a evil? We can get pretty darn close if we super. Can you evolve and super evolve in the same turn? I don't think that's something you can do. Like,
Law is the art of balance.
I mean, I do more damage if I do this. I should have just regular evolved this because this does it on just straight up evolve. Oh man! Oh no, I forgot we destroyed it. Shoot. I was hoping to do extra damage with the blowback, but I guess it should be fine.
Are you worth an investment?
Oh. One evil or super for one. Understood.
Congratulations.
In smoke, everything glitters. Name your price. Money buys for make an offer.
So it does depend on the card games. I play a lot of card games for like some people who are going first. I play a lot of card games for some people who are going second. Really depends.
For Hikari. The jellyfish dance beneath the waves.
Aha! The silver damage for playing a silver card. Let's go.
I suppose that was a good warm-up.
Ah! Chat, we have a new record. Let's go. Huge. Dungeon mission. It's fine. We don't need to do all the missions. It's fine. Now we can purchase everything in the shop. There we go, chat. Very successful. We cleared out the shop. Look at us go. I can't believe we didn't get any missions done for clearing out the entire shop. Goodness. Alright. Now we have to do our Yu-Gi-Oh! Dailies. So, like, probably one duel, chat. Probably one duel. Surely. Surely one duel. Dice Rally? How spectacular. Okay, we will open these another time because there's not a lot of people here right now. We have two of the packs and we have time. Is Dice Rally live? It's website for my names. Space Time Transcendent Secret Tickets. What is this secret ticket? Go to user page. Aha! We are performing the exchange. Let's see. Then there's the weekly. What are we using? I know y'all can't see this because there's like digital. 10 gems. Let's see. Yeah, what else is there to explore? Alright. I think that's everything. Last one. Open a pack, we love gambling. I have self-esteem. So maybe we can open the pack from the gift. The gift pack. We can open the one pack we get for free. But the royal one we can do another time. One pack of space-time twin seconds. We never get lucky. Well, you know, the duel's never over till the last part. We got scammed. See, chat, this is why. Dice Valley just opened, so we should probably get on Dice Valley. I know just the deck. We play Abyss at this. Prohibited. Actually, probably just third floor. Yeah, alright. So it's a fusion, single, and link for the dice level. Interesting. L gambling. This is why we don't bother to gamble. It never works out for us. No, I suppose we can finally swap over to the user level. Okay, now they... that's fine. Hmm. Yeah, I think we just end from here. Oh, shoes. Oh no, we needed to go into Super Producer. Yeah, we're going to lose the game. Well... that's what happened to me. Play this deck more. Honestly, this is on me. This is Bo's activity. I don't know why we didn't go Super Producer. It's because we got greedy and used Melon. Oh my god, did they read a Visquis? Oh. This might be rough because we didn't set up Super Producer, though it's not like our deck has a great So kind of just gonna have to watch things happen. We just got here. Let me see. Also, you know, playing a lot of one digital TCG is not the same as playing a wide variety. Let me make that very... Whenever our client gets our stuff together. Surely. We're not going to survive this time, but our client really wants to drag this game. I feel like at this point it's overkill. You still have like a drag. Go battle. Oh, hello, Dragia. What are we guessing? What am I guessing? Welcome on here. Hope you like. Oh, a normal card. What are we supposed to do with this link? Banana? What about banana? I'm so confused. You trying to do that knock joke? Huh? Source for dark magic. Huh. I suppose this actually isn't the worst card ever. scale this. Let's activate Playhouse. Oh. Hmm. We're gonna do this line here. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, that's fine. I'm gonna try to summon a monster. See how that goes. Hmm. I kind of don't like that they're going to end up popping. We kind of don't really have them. All I can do is pray that they don't activate a quad effect from hand. surprised we won out of Intel. You get to float a body. I don't know how great that is. I suppose that's better than that. Huh. Okay, that did not work the way I thought it would. Whoops. We may have put ourselves in a terrible position. Surely we will just find a way out of this. Surely, chat. Surely we'll just find a way out of it. That was very unfortunate. I didn't realize it counts on their liberty as well. I suppose that would be, like, nice to know for future reference. Hello, girly. How are you? Welcome on, guys. Into the second sequence. Yeah, I guess we just pass it. We don't have any more pin zones. I think the field still is. I think they should have this aligned to win from the order. Because they could just add anyone like them, huh? Oh, I guess that goes through because we have no pins on sign. I guess that. Very unfortunate. Hmm. I shouldn't be able to use monsters from the extra deck now. Because we got rid of our own body. I think the worst case scenario, I think we can just pen summon and bring back one of those. Well, no, if we don't have a link, we only get one monster. So I guess it will depend on if we have a monster. Kind of a rough board. We want a little bit more. It's you're about to head into some. SP Little now. I'll I wonder what that ban is. I sure hope I pick the feels. That would be really funny. We went through both super cookies. Huh. Oh. I guess, is there like a soft one split tongue? Well, you can't attack the leg because you use SP. Not really sure what their game plan there was. I'm not in love with this, but I suppose it's like not the end of the world. Playhouse is still offline, but at least we cut them off from one of the extra decks. It's not really amazing, because I think they can still like go forward. I suppose this. Super cool. One. They're gonna have to discard the Luna Light, but I guess they have. I think I should be able to finish it up. Yes. We grab X, we should be able to just do this. Huh. How interesting. Oh, we may have messed up. Hmm. Hmm. Not for this one. That's on me. We might lose because we messed up on. Alright. That's crazy. It's crazy that they have ass for it. Holy. Alright, well. For better or for worse, I guess we won out one. I don't know if I'll call this a great duel. I think this is just my brain get this way into the game. A UR card! And it's a royal. We have all these wonderful new missions. I think that's pretty good on dailies. I think I'm gonna probably call it here for the evening. But it's pretty hype. New event, not lots of new gems to be on. We still have to purchase the anniversary stuff. This is a tall order, but we do have 55 days. I think I want to aim for the SP stuff and the K9 stuff. I think I could live without like the Dark Magician stuff with case scenario. So I'm gonna go on a dual life, and then I'm gonna find a duelist to send you all to. Oh, X, how are you? Thanks for the 15 months. Who is live right now? Actually, a lot of people are pretty live. We have a lot of good ones. How am I gonna end up sending y'all to Ray? That's my fault, that's my voice. Mr. Raymond, it's probably not gonna send you. I'm sorry that you just got Felix. I hope if you didn't check out Lobster Racing that you check it out. It's in the Discord. So thank you Twitch and YouTube for hanging out. Let me speed up this video. And then I'll send y'all to it. Our wait message will be, we love Club C. He's in our hearts. He's very fun. I can't believe how long this week was. Oh, okay, actually, you know what? That actually wasn't the worst Casimino opening time. Could have been a lot more egregious. Gordian Slicer. Book of Eclipse, Hidden Armory, Conquer Water Dance, Dual Locking Blade, Arbalest, Summon from Death, Sinful Spoilers, go into the Uzuki. Kind of impressive, I'm not going to lie. Good stuff on the Mikonko player. Chat, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. Send away all my love. And remember, you're all in my thoughts. $1. And wait. Thank you for coming out, Twitch. Thank you for coming out, YouTube. Bye-bye, folks. End stream.